Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
The Cubs are coming off their worst weekend of the season.
They were swept by the Reds. They do not look like the same Cubs we've seen the last 3 years.
And no, they do not. The Cubs are not going to panic at this point because we're still in June. But I want to know from you Cubs fans, how worried are you right now? You can vote on our interactive poll right now by going to mystateline.com/interact. Are you very worried, slightly worried, or not worried at all? Vote now. That's mystateline.com/interact. Now, I'm putting myself in the slightly worried category. The Cubs not only lost all 4 games to the Reds, they were outscored 31-13. And they have some real concerns in the starting rotation and in the bullpen. Now, those could turn around if Yu Darvish bounces back in the second half and if Brandon Morrow and C.J. Edwards come back strong from injury soon. You'd think that Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and Wilson Contreras will begin to hit eventually. When you consider how little they've contributed compared to recent seasons, along with the pitching issues, it's almost remarkable that the Cubs are 9 games over 500. They open up a big series against a hot Dodgers team tonight. That could be more trouble for them.
All right, the NBA awards show will be held tonight.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet is up for one of those honors.
He is. He's one of 3 finalists for the 6th Man of the Year award. As I said here a few weeks ago, I do not expect Fred to win it. The voters will have a hard time looking past Lou Williams' 22.6 points per game average with the Clippers and Eric Gordon's 18 points per game with the Rockets. I think they'll finish 1-2. Fred will finish 3rd, but just to be considered in the top 3 is quite an accomplishment. Now, here are the other guys who I think will win the major awards tonight. Houston's James Harden will get the MVP, even though LeBron James is still the best player in the league. Rookie of the Year will be the toughest call, but I think Ben Simmons will get the nod over Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum. The Pacers' Victor Oladipo is a lock for the most improved player, and the Defensive Player of the Year will be Rudy Gobert of the Jazz. All right, let's look at those Cubs results. 31% of you are very worried, 13% slightly worried, 56% not worried at all.
True Cubs fans. And it was very polarizing, as you talked about this, too. It seemed like most of the votes were one extreme or the other. Either, I'm not worried, or I'm super worried.
Yeah, and the way the Cubs are like this year, if we took this vote, a week from now, it could be completely different because they're so up and down.
Coming off this series with the Reds probably influenced that quite a bit.
They were terrible. They stunk up the joint. And the Dodgers are really hot right now, so it's going to be tough for them this week.
All right, thanks, Scott.